to lesson 6, which is down here, and you're going to be building your own AI chatbot in Scratch. Okay, so on slide, I'll let you look through this on your own time. On slide 9, it talks about the 2 different bots you could make. I think you'll have time to do both of them, so start with the chatbot one on this side and then move on to the QuizFlex chatbot on the right side. When you open this one up, it gives you a set of instructions on how to access this web page. Okay, you are going to go to machinelearningforkids.co.uk. I'll see if I can type it into a new browser. I've already created one that I was going to show you, but I'm going to do it anyway. When you first get in, it will ask you to, I think because I've already logged in, it might try and do something clever. No, you're going to go to get started. It says it on the PowerPoint. You are going to get started, try it now, and then add a new project. Okay. Step 2 says call the project Make Me Happy, make it a text recognition one, and do create. Now, one of the problems we had last lesson was that in the interface, it doesn't actually have some of the labels of the buttons on there. I think it's something to do with what's blocked at school. If you can kind of figure out where the buttons are, you should be all right. So I've already trained my little model with some words that are kind things and mean things. Okay, so I clicked add new label, and I created kind things, mean things, and then I wrote at least 5 examples for each of those. Okay, the more you write, the more accurate your model will be, but I didn't want to do too many. Then we okay, once we've done that, we go back to the project, which is up there, and then we do learn and test. When you've when you've added anything to your buckets, or the first time you've done it, you have to train your model. So down here, the first time you do it, you'll have just a button that says train new machine learning model. That could take up to a minute to run, depending on how many examples you've got. Sometimes there's a little quiz at the bottom you can do while you're waiting, and you can test it by saying something here. I love you is one of the options, and it will predict, hopefully that's with 76 confidence, that's kind things. Then you're going to go back to your project and make. So click on make, you're going to choose Scratch 3, and that will take you to a website that looks like this. The first thing you want to do is delete the cat that you will get here, and add Pico, just because it means it's already got costumes there. So I just searched for Pico, where is he? Anyway, I searched for Pico, and then I just, here we go. I don't know why it took so long. Pico, and you just click that, and it adds it. But I've already done that, so I'm not doing it again. He's got a bunch of different costumes, A, B, C, D, and E. We are going to go to events. We are going to do when green flag clicked. We are going to choose ask them a question. Then we are going to, I'm just going to do something extra, which isn't on the worksheet, but because it wasn't working very well before, I just wanted to show you. You'll notice down at the bottom we've got some extra blocks which you who've used Scratch before will never have seen before. We just want to look at the top 4 there. We are just going to do drag that out. Okay, recognize text label, and I'm just going to print it out just so that I can, where is it, mix. I'm just going to print out. What I was just about to show you was that with this recognize text, I need to put the output of whatever the user has typed in there, and that is a little blob called answer. There it is. So if I put that inside there, if I just run this now, and I say I love you, which is a nice thing, I think. There we go, and it says kind things, but if I run it again and say something like you smell, it says mean things. Okay, so at least we know it's sort of working. So what we want to do is we want to, this is all in the worksheet on that PowerPoint, drag an if block here, drag an operator here, so we've got the equal sign, so it fits into that hexadecimal there. We want that little block from the bottom, recognise text label, put that in the first blob there. And then kind things. You can't just write the words kind things, you have to actually put that label in there. Okay. I don't know why that's not. Put that smaller. There we go. And then we're just going to change his costume. So his happy costume, and I know this, is Pico C. And his sad costume or angry costume is Pico D. Right, let's try it again. I've still left that say thing in there. So if I say go away, should look angry. 1, 2. Yeah, there we go. He looks a bit angry. I mean, what I might do is just take that out. That was just my little debug line, so I can get rid of that. Again. So if I say, what's your name? Oh, it shouldn't be that, but I love you. I love your hair. Let's do that. You should get happy, smiling Pico. Oh, it's being a bit slow. Why is that? What I found before is sometimes these don't actually. Peggy, I love you. Just to prove it is working. Why is it not working? Why? Oh, do you know why it's not working? It's because I did what I didn't want to do. Which is drag that into there. Okay, so the answer needs to be in there. Come on, Pico. You know I love you. I love you. Would you get a smile? Yeah, there we go. But if I say, go away, you smell, you should look angry. There we go. It looks angry. Okay. If you find it's not working, check the code, and if it's still not working, maybe train on a few more options. Okay, I hope that helps.